Hello everybody, I am Anon Moose, and welcome back to Pokemon Leafgreen. In the last episode, we battled our rival over back that way-ish. And we also added Mankey and Spearow to our lineup, as you can see here. Spearow with a gentle nature, how nice. Keen Eye prevents loss of accuracy, and decent enough attack and speed. And Mankey with really badass attack, and it's obviously really fast as one of the faster fighting types, and it can't sleep, and it's also very quiet. I can accept that. Quiet monkeys are the best monkeys, I think. Alright, so going into Route 2 here, there are a couple new Pokemon here you can catch, but I'm going to go over them in the next area because those Pokemon and much more are available, and I think that would just be more worth the time, you know? Alright, here we are, Viridian Forest. This area has a lot of new Pokemon to catch, so I'm just going to go about and collect the hidden items real quick. Okay, sorry about that brief interruption, I'm back. As I was saying, I'm going to go around and try to collect all the hidden items and whatnot, and fight trainers while I go over the new Pokemon. As you can see, there's an antidote in this tree, and with that antidote, let's get started. First up, we have Caterpie, one of two worm Pokemon, essentially. It's a Pokemon. For the record, I do not at all hate Caterpie. In fact, I can't really say whether I prefer it to Weedle or not. I love Beedrill, personally, but I think Butterfree has its own usability. So, Butterfree I would personally recommend if you want to have a good status inflictor, like next to Paris, who we won't be running into until later. Butterfree is great for inflicting, sleep powder, poison powder, all that. So if that's what you're looking for, you won't get much better than Butterfree until like far later in the game. And even then, unlike Paris, Butterfree is an incredibly reliable battler. So I see no reason you wouldn't use it, and I've actually used it myself on a playthrough or two. Let's speak of the devil, Caterpie right here. Next up, we have Weedle. Caterpie's less status-inflicty counterpart. I say that ironically, even though unlike Caterpie, Weedle is poison type, and certainly knows poison moves. I might be wrong about it being poison type, though. Weedle and its evolved forms, Kakuna and Beedrill, are more based on attacking than status infliction like Butterfree is. I think Beedrill has a more difficult early game than Butterfree does, but if you give it the right moves and whatnot, it can have a fantastic late game. So, just bear that in mind when you use it. Like, Butterfree may fall behind in stats later, whereas Beedrill, if you give it the right moves, can certainly hold its own. Next up, in terms of actually unique Pokemon, we have Pikachu. Pikachu, well, I mean, come on, everyone knows fucking Pikachu. It's Pikachu. I see nothing wrong with Pikachu, personally. It's fast, it learns good moves, it's a good attacker, electric type. I find it kind of overrated, to be honest. Like, I've gone a long time not using Pikachu just because, like, it's Pikachu. Like, everyone knows it, and I don't see a reason to use it because of that. So, no judgment if you use it, I just personally don't like it. And that's all the unique ones for this area, although on record, Pikachu, or not Pikachu, you can catch Metapod and Kakuna, Caterpie and Weedle's evolved forms respectively in this area. I don't recommend doing that at all, though, because Caterpie and Weedle can attack and defend themselves, whereas Metapod and Kakuna can only use Harden, the move they learn when they evolve. So because of that, do yourself a solid and, just catch a Caterpie or a Weedle if you want one of those evolved forms. Don't try and shortcut it, because it's just going to make the early game more difficult than it needs to be for you. Alright. Come on, Weedle, show me who's boss. String shot, I'm so intimidated. I think I've only been attacked, well, I don't know why I open my mouth sometimes. Open mouth, insert foot. Stop poison stinging me! You're gonna poison me! Is that what you want? For me to get poisoned? Alright. Woo! I'm just trying to level Mankey up a little bit, because Mankey's the most behind in levels, and we're gonna need Mankey to be at a decent level for the coming up gym, so... Fuck. I am trying to get all the hidden items, which is why I'm just kind of wandering around here, not really focusing on fighting trainers. So apologies if I seem a little disorganized, because I am disorganized. Because I don't have all these item locations memorized by heart. I'm just grabbing them like based on like vague location knowledge. So if I miss one, then I'll like come back for it later if I realize I missed one. But I'll do what I can. But yeah, I guess going back to the whole Pikachu thing, not in the form of a bio, just just kind of a comment. Yeah, like I don't know. I personally never cared for Pikachu. Oh, okay. Mankey learned Low Kick. So now that Mankey learns Low Kick, even though we're a fairly low level, we could actually totally take on Brock. Low Kick. Here, I'll show it right here. I mean, like show it in the form of showing the summary. Yeah, Mankey, I know you're not feeling great, but it's alright. A low tripping kick that inflicts more damage on heavier foes. Notice how it has no... Shit. Press the button. Notice how it has no attack power. Its damage is decided purely based on how much the enemy Pokemon weighs. Because of that, it is amazing against rock types like Onix and Geodude that our upcoming opponent will be using. So, with that, I think I've gotten all the items, all the ones that are in the vicinity anyway, so let's heal up Mankey, and just get started on Viridian Forest for realsies. I came over with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get some Pokemon battles. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, make eye contact with a trainer and they'll battle you, no bones about it. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, but right now that's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. Damn straight, but I'm not going to have to catch another Pokemon for my team for a while. In fact, this three on my team setup is actually going to be the case for quite some time. Alright. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle them. Sorry, thing in my throat there. Bugcatcher Rick would like to battle. Oh, haven't seen any of these yet. It's always really funny hearing Pokemon cries back to back like that because you start to notice that a lot of them sound very similar. Alright, Scratch, because Low Kick won't do very much damage against Weedle because it's very lightweight. You can't string shot me, I'm a monkey! And I'm also, well, never mind. Yeah, I guess I need to evolve and get some stat boosts before I can claim to be faster even when I'm slowed. Mankey's gotten the move I wanted, and I don't want to drain his health too much, so let's give Spearow some action. Spearow should know Gust already, I hope. Well, oh, actually, no, never mind. I was thinking of Pidgey that only knows friggin' Tackle at this stage. Spearow knows Peck by default instead of Tackle, so because it's a flying type, flying does more damage to bugs because, birds eat bugs typically. So, no worries on that department. Jesus! Yeah, I've been fighting off a lot of sickness lately, which is why I've been, coughing a lot in recent videos, or clearing my throat a lot. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, much to my dismay. Dun, dun, dun. Weedle! Oh, I've never seen one of these before. Alright, let's level our dudes up. Lower your defense. Owith. Oh, thou hast the plague! It's okay. I am the cure. I love my little plague doctor icon. I would love to... I'm actually intending to, get a new icon soon, but I want to keep the plague doctor motif because I've become kind of fond of it. Don't worry, Mankey. I am the cure. I sense the disease in you. Man, the SCP Foundation is I think more people, if you've never, read the SCP Foundation's stuff, go do it right now, because, I think the SCP Foundation is just the literal shit. Like I love going there and just reading some of the awesome stuff they write. Alright, make you to level 7. Weedle. Alright, change Pokemon. I counter your bug with my bird! Owith. Damn, a critical hit too. Well, at least it didn't poison me. That would have been horrible odds. I'm surprised Weedle's faster than me, but then again it is a higher level, so can't be too surprised. Also, fun fact about these bug trainers. That Weedle's level 7, and a few other might have been as well. If I remember correctly, level 7 is whenever they become Metapod and Kakuna, because they become Butterfree and Beedrill at level 10. So yeah, fun fact, these guys' levels aren't nearly as good as they should be. Alright, I don't want to send out Mankey due to its poison, so I'm just going to keep Spearow out. Because even though it's just a cocoon, it's still a bug type, and bug types still take damage from birds. So, haja! It is super effective! Yeah, see, this is all Cocoon and Metapod can do naturally, but if there was a Caterpie and a Weedle, they could also do String Shot and Tackle / Poison Sting, respectively. Sorry. Yeah, these guys can be annoying to take down due to them constantly raising their defense, but if you have something like Spearow on your team, which is why I recommended picking up Pidgey or Spearow earlier, because getting through this area without a flying type or a fire type like Charmander can be annoying as balls. Alright, I mugged him for his money, and now we're off. Trader tips. Contact Profo via PC. Oh, I almost forgot, Mankey. Sorry. Forgot I had antidotes on me. Here you go. And, just like that, it's like the plague never existed. I am truly a doctor. I told you, Mankey. I am the cure. God, the SCP Foundation's awesome. SCP-049 is the plague doctor, I believe. Friggin' gotta love it. You! I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. Well, well, if that's gonna be the situation, then... I mean, how can I say no to that face? Here, I apologize. I was just gonna use you to grind for experience, but, you know, you're clearly an adult, so... Yeah. Cute. Dead. I'm such an asshole. Like, seriously, this is really mean. Don't do this to people. I'm doing it because he was literally asking for it. Oh, man. Again, very mean. Don't do it, but, I mean, come on. Charmander grew to level 11. I believe Charmander won't learn Metal Claw until level 13 or 14, which is the only move Charmander will have that will be effective against Brock. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to put Charmander at the front for a bit, because Mankey already knows what it needs to know to beat Brock, so I'm going to try and get Charmander's moves up. Oh, Pikachu! Pikachu has a 5% chance of appearing, by the way. So, you know, if you see one, you're blessed. And just like that, dead. Yeah, I don't know, like, I mentioned this earlier, but, like, completely forgot to continue the thought. Yeah, like, I don't know, I just personally don't care for Pikachu. I find it kind of overrated. I mean, it's fast and whatnot, but I just think there's better electric types. I mean, in Gen 1, your options are a little more limited than they were later on, and I think Raichu is adorable. You know, if I worked on Pokemon, I wouldn't market Pikachu so much, and, you know, maybe market one of the other, like, 1,000 creatures you have. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? No. Whatever. But Catcher Charlie, Metapod. Well, I sent out my in retaliation. Now I just gotta wait till I get my Alright. Yeah. Your starters have really high EXP gain, which is why my Charmander levels up so much faster than everyone else. You know, the game emphasizes your starter quite a bit because it is the Pokemon that you started with, and they want to encourage you to keep it. I see no reason why you wouldn't, though. So, Ember. Yeah. Oh, I lost. I like the music in this area because they also include some Pokemon cries in for ambience. I just love stuff like that. You know, I remember hearing somewhere, I don't know if this is like an official Nintendo thing or if this is just a theory people tell themselves to feel better. Also, hidden item over here. Free potion. I remember hearing somewhere that the reason Pokemon attack you is because they actually want you to catch them, because it's like every Pokemon's dream to be owned by a trainer, essentially. I love how Nintendo includes stuff like that to try and make us feel better about, you know, doing what essentially amounts to little kid cockfights. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. It's a fun series of games. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? Well, I'm trying to complete the area and finish the video, but you know, you're just getting in my way. Alright, let's finish this kid off and be done with it. I don't think a single thing has stood up to Ember yet. Because, I mean, same type attack bonus, super effective. Yeah, kind of a recipe for strength there. And there we go, Charmander learned Metal Claw. So with that, our team actually... and wow, that was all you had? An extremely unnecessarily high-level Weedle? Well, props for consistency. And with that, we have escaped Viridian Forest. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different... whatever. Do you know the evolution... Oh, yeah, if you press B when a Pokemon's evolving, you can stop them. The only advantage to that is that Pokemon tend to learn moves earlier, if they're in different forms. I just personally find that kind of unnecessary, but that's just me. You know, I don't see a reason to be doing that. Alright, so, as we heal at the Pokemon Center, we have gotten through Viridian Forest, Mankey learned Low Kick, Charmander learned Metal Claw. We have everything we need to beat Brock at his own game. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. See you guys then.